Hello, welcome to Absolute English with Coach Corey. Today I thought it'd be a good idea to talk about grammar and not really specific things about grammar, more like tools you could use, grammar books you could use that the average American might use with their child, just to keep things easy peasy macaroni and cheesy. So these are some of the books that I have in my house that I've used for my children when they had a question about a grammar rule. First one is The Pocket Guide to Grammar. It's easy to navigate one of these. It's all color coded and things. So it's just a simple one to use. Another one, I love Grammar Girl and all of her stuff. You can look her up on YouTube. You can look her up, just Google her. But Grammar Girl is awesome, and I've used her material for I don't even know how many years. So this one is Grammar Girl's 101 Misused Words You'll Never Confuse Again. This is a great tool. It's got things in it like affect versus affect, hilarious versus hysterical, gorilla versus gorilla, because those are different, hanger versus hanger, explicit versus implicit. So this is a really useful tool to have. So if you can get your hands on this book, definitely do. And then there's 101 ways to improve your grammar skills. And again, really short book. This one is called Kids Write Right, another really useful tool. And again, these are things that just, it covers homonyms. It covers plurals and making references clear. So another useful tool. I like these kinds of books because they're quick. It's so simple to find what you really need to know in a book that's like this versus what I use typically when I'm writing a research paper or a research article or something. I use American Psychological Association guidelines. I use MLA guidelines. I'll use Chicago Manual Style. I'll use AP, Associated Press guidelines. Those are professional resources. I use those when I'm writing that kind of material. But if I'm just trying to help the average kid figure something out, I'm going to pull out a book like this because this is written for kids. This is written so it's super simple to find what you need to find quickly. The last one is Painless Grammar. If you think grammar is dull and boring, open this book and think again. So Painless Grammar. This is another useful tool. You can tell it's bigger than the other ones, but again, simple to find the things you want to find. In here, for example, she talks about semicolons, and she'll give you what is right, what is better, what is just flat out wrong. Just as an example, I bet you thought you wouldn't have to learn another semicolon rule, however you were wrong. Well, that one's listed as wrong. Right would be, I bet you thought you wouldn't have to learn another semicolon rule, however you were wrong. Now, the difference between the two is where you put the semicolon and then a comma. And then she has also right and how you could write it that way. That's semicolons. Talks about commas. I don't know about you, but I still mess up commas. And I'm a writer. I'm a professional writer. I still mess up commas. This stuff happens to English-speaking people too. It's why we have all of these different books to make our lives a little bit easier when we're writing and to make the lives of our children easier when they're learning to write better. So check out these books, and I'll list them in the description so that you know what the titles are, because this is kind of fast and I want you to have to go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. I'll just list them out for you so you have them. But these are things that I have right here when I'm working with students, is simple grammar books like this, because I don't remember every grammar rule. That would be impossible. And to be honest, it's boring. I like to write, I like to research, but I don't want to get all down in the weeds with grammar. I just want to know, okay, that's the rule, and go use it. I don't memorize it. That's just not what I do. But if you like that and you like to memorize stuff, these books are a great place to start with that. So I hope you found that helpful, and I will see you next time. Bye.